Hello there. I wanted to speak a little bit briefly on the bright side of the current situation we're experiencing in the world with the coronavirus chaos and scares and discomfort and uncertainty. Some of the things I'm seeing here in Vancouver, which is really giving me a lot of joy, is that families are venturing out together. I saw today 3 separate families with their children on bikes and taking walks, and it was really lovely to be able to witness that and see that as we all get a bit used to this new this new landscape of what is going to become of our world with this coronavirus. Now, I'm not going to speak about the virus itself because there's so much differing information, so much misinformation, but I'd like to talk about how we have so much power in terms of our reactions and our responses to the information that we are receiving. And we do have the power to choose our own reactions, even though this can be difficult. An automatic response can be resistance, annoyance, fear, confusion, panic. You know, these are automatic responses because as the human animal, the animal part of us is the fight or flight response mechanism that we have attached to the reptilian part of our brains here in the back. And when we realize that we actually have control over our reactions and our responses, then we can start to work with our own energy and our own power, and we can start to decide how we want to react and handle the situation that's unfolding around us. So I do believe that as people's routines are disrupted and changed, there will be an initial fear and resistant reaction. But if we can all work together to remember that it is up to us how we react. We can react in kindness and compassion, trying to help others, working together, breathing deeply before we enter a grocery store and not just doing this hoarding group mentality. It feels like, people just copy what they see others doing instead of actually thinking for a second what's needed. This whole toilet paper hoarding is kind of interesting and humorous because the symptoms of the coronavirus say nothing about diarrhea. So I do feel that this has been this sort of action is based on the reaction of fear and panic and uncertainty, and then people see others hoarding and buying certain supplies, and so they follow suit, right? But the positives of this is that we are now having more time with family members. If you're in a family, parents now are with their kids more. This is beautiful. I'm very happy for this. So there's that. Also, it was the first day of spring yesterday. And so here in Vancouver, I'm actually in shorts, which is kind of funny for this time of year. Usually it's raining, but we've had lovely sunshine and it feels warm on the body. So people who do venture outside, we're keeping our distances from each other, but we're enjoying sort of this peaceful emptiness of the streets and really being able to enjoy the flowers, and people are bicycling. I'm seeing more people exercising. It's fabulous, that aspect, Also, I think people will begin to question and use their minds more, and find the logical part of the frontal lobe, hopefully, and respond instead of these quick reactions, but actually take time to think about what we want to do and how we want to prepare going forward. There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of potentialities for what could happen. There could be a lot of control mechanisms put into place to try to force people to stay at home. What we know is martial law. How are we going to react to that? Are we going to declare that we're going to fight back for our rights and then possibly endanger ourselves? Or are we going to slow it down a bit and see and feel what the best response is and how we should move forward in order to continue surviving, because as human beings, we are survivors, and this is our planet and our world. I mean, we are the best, obviously, outcome is that we eventually return to symbiosis with Mother Earth, with Pachamama, and that we are working as the administrators and not the abusers of our own mother of this planet, right? So I do see a lot of positives that could come about with this growing situation, you know, because right now there's still a lot of unknowns. But the world governments are kicking into action, and I know that there's going to be tons of changes. You know, we're now going to be in a world that's could be termed pre-coronavirus or post-coronavirus, and it is up to us how we want to react. It is in our control. Our reactions and our thoughts are still our own for now, okay? I know that there's a lot of people in power that are working in order to chip us and gain control over our most precious resource, which is our own being and our own internal world and our own thoughts. So I think this is a great time to do things that we didn't have time to do before, create, write. You know, those adult coloring books, you know, I thought that they were kind of funny at first, but they're really great for finding presence and being present. And if you can find ones that are mandalas or flowers, it's quite a nice way to pass the time, and you get present and you start to slowly get the creative faculties working again, which so many of us have lost or have been dormant due to the fact that we are wage slaves of our jobs, right? So this is a time to start to cultivate creativity again and start to come together as families. You know, if you're not going to see people physically, call them on the phone or send emails that are more personal and more impactful. This is we really could use this time to benefit us in positive ways. And I'm already seeing it so much, seeing people walking and enjoying the sunshine and, you know, nice families out and people trying to enjoy what they can right now. So I wish everybody lots of safety, and also to the ability to cultivate the power of your own reaction. Take it into your hands. Don't just react like everybody else is, but really sit and feel how you want to react and what positive vibrations you can offer. This is your power, your body, your mind, and your feelings. Okay, everybody, stay safe, stay beautiful. I love all the humans, animals, plants, everything. Like, my heart is bursting with love. I can feel these spring regenerative, rejuvenating vibrations and frequencies around. It's just a fabulous time to be alive, you know? Okay, enjoy the adventure, everybody. Bye.